Thank you, members of the vocal cords, for that stirring rendition. Every time I hear you, tears fall out of my eyes. You're terrific. Today we have several special guests in attendance, and please be seated. The last lecture I gave to the medical students this morning, I guess I was a little bit forceful. I'm not really that evil. Today we have several special guests in attendance. Dr. Arnold Gold, Chairman Emeritus of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation and a member of the New Jersey Medical School Board of Advisors. Mr. Norm Seiden, Vice President of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation. Dr. Frank DiMaria, a member of the class of 1961, New Jersey Medical School class of 1961, and his wife, Dr. Carolyn DiMaria, also a member of the class of 1961. And Dr. DiMaria, Frank DiMaria, was the past president of the New Jersey Medical School Alumni Association. Dr. Maria Soto Green, a member of the class of 1980 and Vice Dean of the New Jersey Medical School. And Dr. George Heinrich, a member of the New Jersey Medical School class of 1972 and Associate Dean for Admissions. We also have Dr. James Hill, our Associate Dean for Student Affairs. Also joining us today are members of the New Jersey Medical School Advisory Committee, Advisory Board, Mrs. Ruthie Byrne, Dr. Sandra Gold, Dr. Fred Jacobs, who's here with his wife, Mrs. Miriam Jacobs, Mr. Lester Lieberman, who is here with his wife, Judy, and Joe Muscarell, who's also a member of our advisory board. And we're also happy to have a number of other individuals who will be identified later on who will participate in the cloaking part of the ceremony. It is now my distinct pleasure to call to the podium Dr. Arnold Gold, a true friend of New Jersey Medical School. Dr. Gold is Chairman Emeritus of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation and a Professor of Clinical Neurology and Clinical Pediatrics at the Columbia University School of Physicians and Surgeons, where he's been associated for 40 years. He's an author of more than 80 published articles and several books in the field of pediatric neurology. He's been recognized as one of the best doctors in America and by the American Health magazine. And it's my privilege to introduce a friend of New Jersey Medical School, Dr. Arnold Gold.
Thank you, and good afternoon. I want to thank you for inviting me to say a few words to you today. My greetings to your esteemed deans, faculty and administrations. Thanks. This is Norman Seiden. As well as the family members and guests assembled. And especially big hello to Dr. Peter Carmel. Where are you, Peter? Stand up. Peter was a former resident of mine at Columbia. He's the chair of neurosurgery here at the New Jersey Medical School, and he is just recently been installed as the president of the American Medical Association, the AMA. So Peter, thank you for being here. Hopefully, I thought his wife would be here, Jacqueline Bello, who taught me all I knew about neuroradiology. Most especially, I want to recognize you, the class of 2015, as we celebrate the beginning of your medical school journey. As you've heard earlier, New Jersey Medical School was a pioneer in instituting the white coat ceremony here at UMD, at the New Jersey Medical School in 1994. The second medical school in the country to adopt this rite of passage. Today, the Gold Foundation is pleased to report that 94% of all our country's schools of medicine and osteopathic medicine hold a white coat ceremony or a similar rite of passage. You were number 2, but I enjoy being here the most. You're number 1 in my heart. In the world where the practice of medicine has become less personal, more technology-driven, and increasingly defined by agencies outside the medical school, the guarantee that the human side, that humanistic medicine, the human side of medicine, is neither lost nor neglected, has never been more important. In response to this critical need for compassionate patient care, the Gold Foundation, a public charity, was created to help physicians in training, you, learn to balance the old and the new, to combine the high-tech skills of cutting-edge medical science with the high-touch skills of communication, compassion, respect, and empathy. Only with both can true professionalism be attained. Well, as you can see, I've been a doctor for many years. My hair is gray, I have trouble walking. But every morning, including, perhaps not for today, but on most mornings, I continue to relish going to my office and spending the day with my patients and their families. They have taught me much about humanism, and I cannot imagine greater satisfaction than what I have derived as a clinician and teacher. If you remain true to your vision and the oath you will take today, you will love being a doctor, just as I do after all these 50-plus years. But you're going to have a lot of challenges that I never faced. Today, the noble profession of medicine is currently being redefined. Forces, both within and outside of medicine, will try to dictate how you take care of your patients. I urge you to stay determined to practice medicine as you envisioned it on the day you decided to be a doctor. Take an active role in shaping a U.S. health system that is functional, fair, and humanistic. If you don't, who will? As you are cloaked in your first white coat, Sarah, and make a psychological contract about the kind of doctor you want to become, we hope you will notice a gift from our foundation, a pin bearing our logo. Just look at this pin. It's a stethoscope in the shape of a heart on which the words, quote, "Humanism in Medicine" are inscribed. We encourage you to wear this pen as a daily reminder of today's white coat ceremony and of the awesome pledge you're about to make today as a physician in training. By the way, if you should lose the pin, just contact us and we'll replace it. No charge. In conclusion, my white coat ceremony message to all of you on behalf of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation is fourfold. First, look at medicine as more than a profession. It is a calling to alleviate human suffering. Second, find role models and mentors who embody the values you hold dear today and emulate only them. I think you had a wonderful session just prior to this white coat ceremony. And as I stated, Dr. Wilson is one of those incredible humanistic physicians. Third, always try to be the kind of doctor you would want to take care of your mother, father, sister, brother, husband, wife, child, or other family member. Be the kind of doctor you would want to take care of you if you became ill. And lastly, the fourth, in the words of that eminent physician, Hawkeye, in the TV show MASH, and I quote him, "I hope you will always remember this. The head bone is connected to the heart bone, and don't ever let them come apart." We wish you great success and a glorious professional journey. Wear your white coat with pride. Wear it well. Congratulations. Thank you.